Hi everyone, this is Faria's story. Faria was born on November 10, 2006 in Bangladesh. She was raised in the capital city of Dhaka where she lived with her father, mother, and sister. She began school at the age of 3. She attended an English medium school but spoke Bangla at home. She had to wear a school uniform every day and says her teachers were very strict and hard. When she started grade 1, she had to write tests and exams and would often stay up late to study. When Faria was in grade 5, she and her family left for Canada on October 2, 2017. On their way, they stayed in Turkey for 2 days before landing in Canada on October 5th. She currently resides in Mississauga with her mother and sister. Her dad had to go back to Bangladesh shortly after helping them set up because he has a secure job as an engineer there. Her mother is a housewife, so he is their sole source of financial support. Faria says school in Canada is very different from what she's used to. She was placed in grade 6 after being tested in math and language. She had to write an essay in Bangla and English about her family and friends. When Faria started school in Canada, she was happy to know that she no longer needed to wear uniforms and that there were no exams or tests. Faria likes to read in her spare time. Her favorite book is A Wrinkle in Time, which she says is about a family's mission to find their missing father. Her favorite time of the year is Eid because she gets to visit her relative's house for food and gifts. Faria's favorite subject to learn in school is math because she finds it fun and interesting. However, her biggest challenge in school is with learning English grammar, especially pronouns and prepositions. Faria likes it when her friends are kind and supportive. She says she has a friend who helps her with her work and shows her around school, which is very helpful. Faria also likes it when her teacher trusts her and makes her feel comfortable. What Faria does not like is oral presentations in front of the class because it makes her feel nervous and uncomfortable.
Faria's English language learning skill was assessed according to the STEP assessment guidebook. She is placed in Step 4 in listening and Step 3 in oral communication.
We placed Faria on a level 4 for listening because she showed no difficulty in responding to questions properly. For example, when she was asked what the advantages of knowing more than one language were, she responded with saying, "It is good because if you need something, you can use it." Another example was when I showed Faria a trailer of the movie Wonder and asked her to tell me what her favorite part was. I noticed that Faria demonstrated good listening skills as she would laugh and smile during humorous parts of the trailer. She told me her favorite part was the ending of the trailer when Augie said, "It takes a lot of work to look this good." Faria would usually answer questions with one simple sentence and needed a lot of prompting to elaborate. For example, when I asked her, "What do you like to play?" she said, "I do not like to play." She did not provide a lot of reasoning when she was answering her questions. Sometimes Faria would have difficulty explaining what she meant. For example, when Faria was asked the question, "What is the most difficult for you about learning English?" she responded by saying, "I have difficulty when I have to write has or have and things like that." I then asked her if she was talking about English grammar, to which she responded yes.
The overall strategic competence of her language assessment interview is excellent. For example, she always asks for clarifications and uses different strategies to ensure an overall understanding of the topic. However, she needs some supports in order to make herself competent like an English speaker.
Since most of Faria's responses were very simplistic and lacked detail, she could be taught to use anecdotes, examples, and definitions to elaborate her answers.
First of all, she needs explicit instruction in phonological awareness in order to build decoding skills. Additionally, some sorts of supplemental instructions such as a small group discussion or think pair share would work for her instead of asking a question in front of everyone that she dislikes most. And most importantly, she needs intensive vocabulary and grammatical instruction.
There are a couple of limitations to our interview. First, Faria seemed to be very shy in answering questions which may have limited her oral communication. Second, I would have liked to have known whether Faria was encouraged to use her L1 in class while reading and writing.
That's all about Faria's language learning journey and the STEP assessment. So as an educator, while implementing these recommendations, we also have to remember that to have another language is to possess a second soul. Thanks everyone for watching our presentation. And in Faria's language, Dhanyavad.
Created using Powtoon.